Divisions over the third-generation formula have now deepened, with the Speaker of the Senate, Kenneth Lusaka, now facing an imminent impeachment over his handling of the matter. According to senators, Speaker Lusaka was acting at the behest of forces outside the Senate, accusing him of abruptly adjourning today's session after sensing defeat of a formula sponsored by the Finance Committee that, according to senators, would have seen half the country disenfranchised. NTV senior political reporter Kennedy Mureithi with the details.
For the third time, a special sitting of the Senate called to discuss the third-generation revenue sharing formula failed to take off as it adjourned abruptly and without a clear course.
It cannot be that the majority leader can call for a special sitting and in a whisper adjourn the House, and the Speaker reads something that he could not read incorrigibly, and then say, we go home, come back on Tuesday. We feel as if we are school children, and we are not school children.
Senators are furious, accusing Speaker Kenneth Lusaka and Majority Leader Samuel Pogisio of not being keen to listen to lamentations from senators on the demerits of a formula advanced by the Finance Committee that, according to them, would disadvantage 23 counties as they would lose out on allocations, some to the tune of 2 billion shillings. According to the senators, Lusaka adjourning the House as he did was at the behest of forces outside the House, keen on making sure the committee report and formula carries the day.
We are warning Speaker Lusaka. If he doesn't follow the law, we are going to impeach him. We are going to discuss his conduct, because the conduct of the Speaker today is unbecoming.
The Speaker has allowed himself to be used, to be misused, to actually trample down on the Constitution and the Senate standing orders. It's not acceptable.
Ni aibu sana ikuwa kuna zile forces kule nje ambazo zinajaribu kufanya nini kutawala hapa hivi. Sisi tumesema kama masenators wa Kenya, hata nikuwa senator wa Narok, mimi ni senator wa Kenya. Na kazi yetu imetulete hapa ni kupigania haki za Wakenya.
It is understood a proposal by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, which was part of the amendments being proposed, would have carried the day if the report had been debated on the floor, as it advocates for counties to get the same amount of money they got last year, and then subject any other monies to the formula proposed by the Finance Committee. This would have seen counties benefit, and the effects of the loss for other counties would have been minimal.
90% of the senators hold the view, and have held this view, that no county should be disenfranchised because devolution is for the entire country.
In the formula being proposed by the Finance Committee, counties from the northeastern and coastal regions are set to lose colossal amounts of money. For instance, Wajir would lose 2 billion shillings, Mandera and Marsabit would each lose 1.9 billion shillings, Garissa would lose 1.6 billion shillings, Tana River would lose up to 1.5 billion shillings, while Mombasa and Kwale would lose up to 1 billion shillings each in this financial year if recommendations by the committee see the light.
Hii hesabu ilifanywa kizembe, na hatari kubwa ni kwamba inaanza sasa kugawanya Kenya. Na hii Kenya tapasuka.
Kakamega County in the CRA formula is gaining, but I will not be part of a group which advocates for Kakamega to get more resources at the expense of other counties like Tana River, Mombasa, Kilifi, which are losing.
But even as the senators hold that the Speaker is someone's puppet, the Majority Leader avers that the senators are not keen on resolving the issue, as they are also playing at the whims of forces not in Parliament.
Politics is coming in, and it's overriding the formula. And so I just want us not to bring in people who are not members of the Senate. If there is influence from this side, that means all this push must also be influenced.
The crisis surrounding the third-generation revenue sharing formula continues to deepen, as senators now are accusing State House of meddling into their matters, as most of them are looking at their political careers, which may be shattered depending on the way they vote. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV at the Senate in Nairobi County.